Standing on the Mississippi River, New Orleans is known as the most unique city in the United States. The cuisine, music, annual celebration, and Mardi Gras adds to the 300 years of history the city holds. New Orleans is also distinctly known as one of the most haunted cities in the United States. Many reported hauntings have been documented in many locations, the most famous being at the St. Louis No. 1 Cemetery. This cemetery is the oldest of the 3 Catholic cemeteries in New Orleans and is the host to the Grand Voodoo Queen Marie Laveau. This cemetery is also host to an unknown family named the Felkers. Mr. Timothy Rene Felker, known as Rene by his friends, was born across the lake in Covington, Louisiana. 27 years ago, the military brought Rene to Utah, where he began his haunting in his garage. Today, the haunted structure extends beyond the garage and down the driveway. The planning starts months before with his children and grandchildren, and all are expected to participate.
My God, and Halloween. It is a never-ending week of torture that we are all here, building, putting together the things he doesn't know what he wants to do.
Being part of this family means there's obligations and responsibilities. One of them is to show up and build things that you're not entirely sure what they're going to end up like, but in the long run, it turns out great.
This is like awesome. It's very ingenious, a lot of great ideas, a lot of dedication, and my kids, my grandkids loved it.
My favorite part was the little girl at the beginning.
I like it because I get to scare a lot of teenagers.
There's a little girl just hiding. She didn't move. We just saw her. She just kind of like stuck her head out.
I thought it was a doll, so I had to touch it. So when I was going to touch, it was like, Happy Halloween. I was like, ah!
Take one piece, please. Happy Halloween. My grandpa is crazy.
Well, each year we build a haunted house with a single goal in mind. That's to at least have one kid crying or peeing their pants when they go through it.
It's scary.
My absolute favorite thing to do is scare the guts out of people.
Oh, I was terrified. The end part,
The spider at the end got me.
It scared me.
I don't know spiders.
I loved all the spider webs and the scarecrow. The scarecrow was really awesome.
Each year we've seen a growth in the number of people coming through the haunted house. We think the word's getting out. We may have had as many as 500 this year.
Es el segundo año, la segunda vez que venimos.
Is it better than last year?
Sí, mucho mejor. La niña que está a la entrada sale y nos asusta a todos. Sí, la niña chiquita en la entrada.
Each year we have one favorite prop.
It was the lever of doom or something? Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah. All of it.
You liked it when the box opened and the skull was there.
Yeah. I loved all of it.
But the touch table is always a hit. Everybody always comments about it.
These are some worms. Meet my worms friends.
I especially like the science project in there. That was great.
This green yellow snow.
I married into a crazy family about 5 years ago.
This year our most aggressive effort was to go ahead and put images in the window by the use of projectors.
They will pray for you, and they will pray on you.
Why don't you walk through the haunted house with me?
No! No! They are coming! Leave this place! Let you suffer our same fate! Run! While your legs can still carry you! to you, and they will prey on you.
Are you a risk taker? Are you afraid of what lies in the dark? Are you willing to enter into the haunted garage of Mr. Felker? Every Halloween, he is ready to haunt you. And the next day, it all comes down. Items inventoried, boxes packed, and preparations begin for next year's haunting.